G'day guys, welcome back to another episode. This will be another episode of me in the shed mucking around with the XC. If you haven't watched before, it's a 77 model flame red ALLAN MOFFAT special. It's a numbered vehicle and I'm doing a backyard resto on it, so I'm doing the best I can with what I've got. So far I'm stoked, it's coming up awesome. So finally got to a part where I can prime out the engine bay and I've done that. I'll show you that footage. I'll whack that up now actually. So I'll give you a quick look at the engine bay now. She's come up nice. A few little things I've got to fill in, like there was a little bit of corrosion, a little bit of pitting. So with the pitting, I'm just going to give it a bit of high fill. Hopefully that covers it. Otherwise I'll have to give it a skim, some glaze or something like that. So far I'm stoked, nothing's gone wrong. I've been accumulating parts over the last few weeks and I've been buying stuff. I've got new bits and pieces for the bonnet to sit on and rubbers and what else? The actual camera's mounted on an engine crane. I've picked up an engine crane. So although I haven't been filming, I've been working on the boat. The boat's actually sold. Put a new steering and helm and cable and all that through the boat. So I didn't film that. I thought about it at the time, but I just wanted to knuckle in and get it done. I've also been working on the Patrol. The Patrol going up for sale soon. So looking to upgrade both the boat and the car. So anyway, I'm going to get into doing some more painting and filling in the engine bay because I want to get the red in ASAP before the wet weather kicks in. I've got a few weeks I think anyway, so but I'll get that done ASAP. I don't think that'll be in this video, but you'll never know, you'll have to look to the end. Anyway guys, the rest of the video will be a update of just the parts and stuff I brought in. There's a manifold, I've got carpet, I've got some material, there's all kinds of stuff. So I'm looking now, I've got some starter motors and pulleys and stuff that I picked up. So anyway, this video will be a bit of an update guys. Thanks for tuning in. Righto, so that's got the surface primer on it now. Sorry, surface filler, bit of surface filler. It's pretty good. I've just got to rub it back, but I don't know if you can see it, but just in here is a little bit rough, and on the other side there's a spot here. So gonna be a bit of this stuff, so it shouldn't take too much. It'll only take a light skim. I also managed to track down the through the parts, original horn, giving it a bit of a blast. Just going to go through now and paint that. So I'm not going to get into sanding and stuff today in the engine bay. I might do a little bit of panel beating because there's a couple of little dings in there I want to take out, but I don't want to create dust while that's curing anyway, so I'm going to get into that. pretty good. Didn't want to knock the shit out. I didn't want to sort of distort it too much. Plus, like, you know, I've already got primer on there and whatnot, but I've knocked it back straight enough that it's just under. I can just give it a quick skim, and I'm just going to give a couple other little spots a bit of skim where there was like the rust was more corroded, usually around the battery. Must be the battery acid or whatever, but the battery tray was cactus, and that whole wall had like, under the paint had like scarring. I don't know if that makes sense, in the metal, like where you could see where acid had ran and started corroding. So it's all pretty good around there with the surface stuff. Just a couple of bad bits, I'll give it a little bit of a skim. Rub the whole engine bay back, and hopefully in the next couple of days I'll be whacking the red in. So I've ordered the paint yesterday afternoon. Yeah. Righto, so just giving that a rub back, just the surface up. It's taken out 95% of it. I've got a little bit, I don't know if you can see that, just there. I'm going to fill that up with a little bit of filler, and I think there was another spot, might be on the other side. So yeah, on this side there's just that little bit there and a couple of spots on the way up. It's probably been there from factory, like I'm guessing the pressings were fairly rough. I can't see any damage in this car, but it's worth just giving it a little bit of a tickle. I mean, I've got the stuff there, so it won't be too much. Right, I hope you can hear me. It's pretty noisy outside. I've got the neighbours working away over there. So this is the stuff here. It's 2% by weight, but it also, if you've mixed it a few times, you know it's about a pea size bit of hardener with a bit of a golf ball size bit of bulk. I only need about that in total. I've got a few different scrapers that I've used before, styles anyway. I haven't used these ones particularly, but this actually came with one. I've just trimmed it back, and it actually fits in the, you'll see it on the panel, but there's a groove. I can put that straight in there and wipe it down. I prefer the metal ones. Plastic ones will do for this job because they're tiny. So I'm just going to mix a bit up. Now, you haven't got long before this stuff sets too, so you want to sort of get straight into it once you've started. I probably should have found a better board, but this will do. And when you're done, the whole thing will be consistent pink sort of colour. It actually shows you on the side of the can what colour this turns out to be, so. And that is about all I'm going to need on this project for the front end. Anyway, there will be more on the back end, I can guarantee that. All right, I'll set the camera up and I'll get straight into it. Righto, so as far as an update goes, the carpet's in. I'll whack a photo of that up now. I went for plush pile, 2-piece, moulded carpets. I can't remember the name of it, I'll whack that up as well. These are all the bits and pieces that I've bloody been painting as I go. You know, all my paint supplies and stuff. What else we got? All that, you saw all that was painted. The covers for over the top of the springs. Bonnet latch. I'm not sure what you call this part. Strut for the grill there. What else? The horn. Horn came up mint. I haven't tested it, but I'm not even, don't even care if it works, to be honest. And the other thing that I've got, man, I must be the king of running out of batteries on film. But anyway, the other thing that I've got is this air gap. So it's a clone. I believe they're an Edelbrock clone. I've heard good things, and I've seen some like comparos online of people that have ported these versus the original. And yeah, so I'll do a quick video of cleaning this up. I'm not going to go like a full port match or anything like that, but I will clean it up. I've got all the bits and pieces there to die grind it out. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I think I've shown you these already. These ones here are sort of refurbed up. Along with that, it's going to be sick. And I've got the air filter here. Hang on, I'll grab that out. And so on top of that, we're going to rack this red. So the whole top of the engine will be red and black. And I'm still working on getting a carby, so I'm going to try the original carby, see if it all goes together, but I think I'm going to go for a holly, something a bit neater and cleaner, and yeah, something more to suit. And last but not least, the paint's here to do the engine bay. I actually took a photo of the colour earlier. I opened it up. I'll whack that photo up now, but I'm stoked with the colour. Never been a fan of red until I opened that can, if I'm honest. But yeah, so everything's here. I've just got to finish sanding out that engine bay, which I'm nearly done today. Finish the priming. Finish priming it, and then just shoot the red. Once that red's in, I can start putting back all the bolts and nuts. I've got to bend up some brake lines. What else do I have to do? Get a haircut and a beard trim. Yeah, brake booster. Once that's all in and all those nice shiny new bolts and stuff are in, I can drop the motor in. So I'll start dressing that motor up ASAP. Alright, so I've just knocked off work for the day. Thought while I'm filming things, I might as well put a little bit up on the extracted. So the exhaust that came with it, I thought was buggered. Actually, I took a photo of it, so I'll throw that up real quick now. But I absolutely thought it was rusted through, but had a chance to throw some stuff in the sandblaster today with a friend of mine, not my. So that was put a new battery in. I'm getting good at that. So I'll put it in a blaster, not my little blaster, I'll put it in with the big one, and I'll put the photo up now. I think I might have mentioned that, of how rusty they were. And this is how they came up. So while they're rough, me and the oldest boy, we're going to whack a coat of black on it. So I managed to find this stuff. Righto, so this is the paint we're using. It could be a gimmick, but it says it's with ceramic. Black, I assume it'll be a flat black, but the temp on it, I mean, it's, what is it saying there? 1093 degrees. There you go. That's about what a Cleveland runs at normal. So I'll whack it on now, see how it goes. And the boy's helping me out today, the oldest boy, and he's just run up to grab me a beer. I'll get to it. Alright, well, consider they were pretty rusty. I think 3 coats of that. 1 can was enough to do the whole lot. Probably saved myself 800 bucks, so ripper. Okay, it was a bit noisy yesterday and the bog goes up pretty quickly, so you couldn't see it. I filled all this. I'm really happy with how smooth that's sort of come out. A little bit of primer surfacer on that, so that's come up straight as. This is already pretty good anyway. There was a little bit of grooving in here from, I think it must be battery acid. Eats this side away. I've seen it on a few of them now, so that's come up real nice. So basically, all I've got left to do now is I'll do another coat of the primer to seal it all in, and then I'm going to shoot the red. So you'll have to wait for next episode till I do that, which is going to be probably a couple of days. Couple of days till I shoot it, another couple of weeks anyway for the video. But thanks for hanging on. I know I've been a bit absent from YouTube for a while. I've had a fair bit on. Weather's gonna be pretty crap, so I really need to get that red paint on, so that's definitely happening in the next few days, and then I can start bolting it back together and getting stuck into the motor. So I've got the seal kit there, go through, put new seals and everything through it, gaskets and all that sort of stuff, and get stuck into it. I also can clean my shed up and get rid of all this painting stuff, and I'm just looking around now, it's an absolute bomb site. Get rid of all that sort of gear as well, and pull the motor out, push the car over a little bit, and start work on that. So Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the bell because you never know when I'm going to let a video go. I'm really not the greatest at a timeline here for consistency. Like and subscribe, and if you haven't seen this car and you like what you see, go back and have a look at a couple of others. I think this is episode 6 or 7, I'm not sure. So professional. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.